This question says, which object is denser than water? Is it the object in A, which is floating within the water column? Is it the object in B, which is floating atop the water? Or, if neither, then mark C. So determining whether an object will sink or float is only a matter of comparing densities. So for example, if we imagine we had a brick, so we can say the density of the brick and denote that dB. The density of a brick is much more than the density of water. And I'll just denote the density of water as dH for dH2O. Now, in this case, where the density of the object is more than the medium or more than water, we will get sinking of that object. Now, the second case to consider is simply the opposite. So if we had, let's say, a rubber duck, we can say the density of that rubber duck, d sub d. If that density is less than the density of water, well, in this case, the object, or the duck, will float. Now, there's a third case to consider that often gets overlooked, and that's when the objects have the same density. So let's imagine some material with the same density of water. So we can call the density of this material dx to represent our hypothetical object or material x. If the density of that material is the same as the density of water, well, then the object will float within the water column. And that's what we see in A. So in A, we have an object that has the same density, and in B, we have an object that is less dense because we see that it's floating. Now, therefore, the correct answer is C. Neither of these objects have a density that is greater than water.